How we living? Hopefully y'all can hear me all right, man. It's raining like crazy out here. Boy, this light bright. Put that back here a little bit. Trying to do it live from the vehicle, just to check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. So I was gonna go into the gym, and I was like, man, it's raining like crazy out here. So I said, you know what? Let me go live. I didn't know if I have a chance to go live this morning, because I gotta get home. But hopefully everybody's doing good. I'll go ahead and do my pre-workout while I'm sitting here, answer any questions, see how everybody's doing today. Hang on real quick. I'm still here. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right, because it's pouring down outside, but it's all right. Man, this light is bright. Boy, I got this light in here. It's shining all up on me. So we'll see how this goes. I'm only going to be on here for a little bit, but I did want to come on here and say hi. Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving week. Let me turn this light down. Man, that light is bright. It's blinding me over here. I'm kind of sideways because you're sitting in my little holder here sideways in the ride. So hopefully you can hear me all right, man. Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's kind of weird where it's sideways. Hang on, guys. Maybe I can hold it like this. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Try not to shake it too much. You know, I got my tripod here. I can let me put it in there. Yeah, hey, how's everybody doing? Anybody got any questions? I'm trying to tell you already. Hang on, let me pop you in this tripod real quick. It might get a little shaky. Hang on. I'm trying to see this. Boy, look outside. Boy, it's raining like crazy. There it is. There we are. Hopefully this is a little bit better, guys. Hang on real quick. Let me work. I'm trying to set it up to where it's not all crooked. All right, that's going to work. Good morning, brother. Blessings to each and every one. Yeah, Vincent checking in. Let's go. How was your Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving week. It's over. All right, now we got, man, it's only a couple more weeks till Christmas now. Come on now. And there was a comment I got on my, I think it was my community post, which if you need some type of motivation and stuff, if you're looking for some daily motivation, I put that on my community post. Go check those out on YouTube. It's just things that I'm reading in the morning or I'm thinking about throughout the day, or stuff that, you know, helps motivate myself. And I'm like, you know what, let me share this with other people. Hopefully it can help, you know, motivate. But the comment was I don't know exactly what it said. I don't have my other phone with me, but it was something to the point of trying to stay focused throughout the holiday season on eating healthy and stuff. And it's really hard, right? Because I mean, you have, man, we got Halloween, then we backdoor with Thanksgiving, then backdoor that with Christmas. Come on now, that's a lot. So yeah, if you're trying to eat healthy, it's tough, man, on these holidays, because you feel like there's just, no matter what, there's another Christmas party, there's another Thanksgiving lunch, there's another Halloween this, and it's just like from after summer all the way to like New Year's is nothing but like, you know, parties and stuff, right? And so, but my response was, you can either see that as like, man, this is tough, you know, and I can't do it, or you can see it as, this is the time to build those habits, man, that discipline and those habits I tell you about. This is the time to do it, because think about it. And I said this in that comment when I responded to it, that if you can do it now, if you can build these habits and discipline now throughout all these parties and all these meals and all these temptations of food, if that's what you're struggling with, think about where you'll be after all this is over with, right? After, you know, January 1st, when that new year, new me and all that stuff comes around, you'll be just, man, I'm trying to tell you, you'll be ready to go, because you'll have those habits and disciplines ready to go, man. And so if we can work on doing that, I mean, this is the perfect time to learn it. And because if you can do it now, the rest of the year is like, man, it's easy. I mean, you know, what's after January 1st? Well, you know, we don't have much coming up. I mean, you got like, what, Valentine's Day, and the next thing you know, it's spring break, right? And then after that, what is it, like Easter, and then it's summertime, you know? And so you're already there, man. You start now, build these habits now. I'm not saying be perfect. I'm not saying go to Thanksgiving and not eat, drink water, and eat some rice cakes and stuff like that. I'm not saying be all crazy like that. I'm not saying miss the Christmas party. I'm just saying work on some habits and stuff and control yourself at the Christmas party, right? Control your eating and whatever preferred drinking habits you do, whatever that may be. Just control it. Have control over it, and you'll be better for it. Okay. You don't have to go cold turkey. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. Right now, you can use this time. This is the perfect time to build that discipline and habits that we need to get through the year, because then new year, new me is going to be like, man, this is just continue me, right? This ain't going to be new nothing. It's just how I'm rolling now. This is my lifestyle now. This is not no more of these ups and downs and fad diets, and I'm going to do this transformation, and I need to go, buy this fat burning pill because it's on sale now and it's telling me I can lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks and this blah blah blah. Come on now, there ain't no shortcuts, guys. There's no shortcuts. Okay, I'm not here to tell you that there's shortcuts, because there's not. It takes hard work. Even if you find a shortcut, whatever that shortcut may be, when that shortcut goes away, whenever those fat burning pills run out, that discipline is going to have to be there. If not, you're going to go back to the same person you were. All right. If you haven't built that discipline, all right. If you haven't built those habits, you're going to go back to that. Whatever you shortcut you trying to do right now. Oh, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna do that. If it ain't just habits and eating healthy and moving more and doing it the real way you're supposed to do it, what are you gonna do when your cheats run out? What are you gonna do when your cheat code runs out? Okay. So that's what I'm trying to show you here, man. That's what I've learned this over the years. I've taken the fat burning pills because, you got to take this one in the morning, then you take another one at lunch, and then you got to take this one at dinner because it keeps your metabolism burning and all this and that, right? All this stuff they sell you, and you pay all this money for this bottle and blah blah blah. I'm like, come on now. Ain't nobody going to help you do that, man. It just takes hard work, consistency, and dedication, man. If you're really into it, if you really want to make a change, you got to make some changes, all right? And that's just bottom line. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm just here to keep it real with you, all right? Hold on. Now it's really hard to see these comments because it's dark in here. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's storming outside. I don't know. Let me see. Y'all see that? It's storming out there. All right. Come on, brother. Your opinion, is creatine necessary when you're starting off with weights, or wait a while? Creatine's fine right now. I mean, you can do creatine anytime. Creatine, look into creatine. I mean, creatine is one of the ones that, and it's so cheap too, right? You can buy a big old thing, 5 grams. I have it in my shake right here. Bam, boom, 5 milligrams with my protein, and creatine's fine, man. It's your personal preference. So yeah, start it now. There ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to put it back in my backpack. It won't fit in there. All right. Thank you for your motivation. I had a trip and went wild. Hold up now. Put on 3 pounds now, trying not to beat myself up. I enjoy your information. Yeah, don't 3 pounds. Come on now. A lot of that's probably water. Dude, you can shed 3 pounds in a few days quick. You know how? You just shed all that water. All right, and then you're 3 pounds lighter. That's why, I don't weigh myself every single day. Usually I weigh myself like once a week just to see where I'm at. And that's if I'm really trying to track something, right? Because I'm like, hey, the scale goes up and down. You're going to beat yourself up over that scale. I went off. Believe me, if you go off for 2 days, you're not going to be fat on Monday. if you go out for Saturday and Sunday, you ain't gonna be on Monday be like, oh man, now I'm overweight. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, it takes a while for it to build up. You're gonna feel like that. Your sodium's gonna be all thrown off. You're gonna feel like you're just retaining water, because you probably are. There's gonna be all kinds of different kind of factors. You're gonna feel bloated because of what you ate. You're probably gonna feel bad about yourself because you're like, man, just like you said, I went off. And that's fine. It's all right. We all do it, man. I mean, over the holiday, man, I was eating cookies. I had some pecan pie, key lime pie. Let's see, any other kind of pie that was there. I had a little bit, but I had a little bit. I had a little piece. I didn't go off. I had some self-control. you know, I actually, there are some cookies on the counter this morning. I saw them cookies that every time I pass by, I got to take a bite, and then I end up taking the whole cookie, right? And so what I did this morning, actually, I put them jokers up. I said, you know, I'm gonna put these in the pantry, kind of tucked away in the back. Well, they might go bad. Well, good, because then I won't eat them anymore, right? Because every time I see them jokers, man, I'm eating them. But yeah, don't beat yourself up. It doesn't work like that. Now, if you go off for weeks and weeks, that's when you'll start gaining. Okay, that's when you'll gain it. But if you go off for a weekend, don't worry about it, man. It's all good, man. Just restart. You'll be good. You'll be good. Where are we at here? Let's see. Have you ever tried making your own bone broth? It's an awesome money saver. Man, I've seen people do that. No, I haven't. I've seen people do that, and they make like these like really good like bone broth, and they put like ginger and all this stuff in their drinks and stuff. Man, it looks that's legit right there. Bone broth with like ginger and you know, I've even seen like I drink like apple cider vinegar and stuff in the mornings. But you know, that Bragg's, if y'all know about that Bragg's, man, you drink that stuff, man, something that tastes that bad has to be good for you, right? But yeah, I've seen people do their own no, personally, to answer your question, sorry, I've never done it before. Morning, I appreciate your videos. Today is day 19 since I started tracking and weighing my food. Thought it would be too hard, but I like getting the results. See, exactly, if you track your food and you know exactly how much you're getting, it's a game changer. All right, that's all you got to do right there. Anybody like, oh man, I want to lose some weight, track your food. Well, but what about track your food? And well, wait, track your food. I'm telling you, track your food for 2 days. You'll be like, well, that'll set you straight right there. That's exactly what I do whenever I help people out, just like when I'm helping you out on these videos. I tell you to track your food. I'm not joking. You don't have to spend money on MyFitnessPal. It is free. I have never, like they sent me something today when I opened it up, and I still track my food. On that short, if y'all go watch that short, I put out 2 eggs, 2 egg whites, a ratio yogurt, and a keto bagel thing with some hot honey on it. Got me 50 grams of protein now. Come on. You know, for breakfast. For breakfast, I'm 50 grams of protein in. I got a shake right here with 25 grams of protein up in there. I'm 75. After I leave this gym, and I ain't even had lunch yet. I ain't even had a morning snack. All right, I'm trying to tell you, man, I am not playing around. I'm trying to tell you how it's done. But it's because I track everything. I know, bam, 50 grams of protein for breakfast now. It's quick, it's easy. And I know what I got here. Lunch, probably gonna be some chicken, some beef, something. Like I always show y'all, right? And but I track everything. And once you start tracking, you will know where you stand. You just can't. You can't wing this stuff, man. You know, now I still track. I've been doing this for years, right? I've been doing this for years, and I still track it just to kind of know where I'm at. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I can. If you really want to make a change, you need to start tracking your food, and it's not hard. It might seem like a lot at first. Once you get it down, you'll realize you're going to start eating kind of the same type of stuff over and over again because you're going to get the results that you want to get. You're gonna be like, man, I like looking like this. I like feeling like this. I'm gonna keep eating that food that I keep doing, right? And it holds you accountable. If you have a Twinkie, you log that joker in there and it shows you what you had, right? Man, I had that Twinkie. That really set me off. All right, man, Twinkie sounds good though. But anyway, I don't want to get too thrown off here. Man, this light. Sorry, I got my little light here because it's so dark. It's got this eye like blinding over here. All right. Yeah, so getting the results. Yeah, so I think it says Franklin said that. Yeah, tracking food gets a result. Yeah, love your channel, brother. 63 years old and hitting it hard. Hey, man, that's what's up. You know, so I'm 45, all right? And every time I go to the gym, there's some guys there, and they're working out, and they're in their 60s. And I'm like, that's what's up, man. They're like, you know, they'll come tell me, hey, man, you're looking good, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, man, you're the one I'm trying to be like up in here. You know, I think he was 68 and, you know, in there all the time because it's like clockwork for them guys, man, right? They're the boy. And I'm like, hey, man, you inspire me. I tell them that so much. And they're like, hey, I appreciate you saying that. I'm like, no, for real. You are the ones that are, you know, it's one thing when we're in our 20s, right? And, you know, maybe in college or something. Oh, yeah, we can go to the gym with the homies and this and that. 30s, okay, yeah, it takes a little bit more to go to the gym, right? You got a little more responsibility. You're in your 40s, and just like, okay, well, now it's starting to get a little tough, you know. And then 50s and 60s, I mean, it gets harder and harder to make it to the gym, or to be in shape, or to, you know, eat healthier and stuff like that, right? Because more responsibilities and everything, for the most part. But yeah, so like I found it easier to go to the gym when I was in my 20s, right? Now I'm in my 40s. I really got to push hard to be in the shape that I'm in, right? So I mean, but no, hey, 63, that's what's up, you know. I am definitely trying to be like you. How many sets per muscle do you do? I see people saying 2 sets is enough to build muscle. Sure, yeah, definitely 2 sets is enough to build 2 working sets. All right, so you know, I got a video coming. I went ahead and recorded myself at the gym, and about for a question like this. I received another question about like where do I start? So many people are scared to go to the gym. Where do I start? They don't want to, you know, think people are looking at them and this. And man, who cares what these other folks think? Man, I ain't trying to mess with nobody else. Man, I'm trying to work on myself. You work on yourself. Don't let anybody else hold you back from what you can potentially be, right? And anyway, I'm about to go off on a little rant here, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, so I got a video cut. But yeah, 2 working sets is definitely enough to build some muscle. Now, those working sets, they can't be. I always say, like, if your program calls for, let's say, 10 to 12 reps, and you get to your 12th rep and you could have done 18, that means you're not working hard enough. You need to bump that weight up big time, okay? So you need, at that 12th rep, you need to be really pushing. You need to be like, man, I can barely maybe do 1 to 2 more, all right? That's where the muscle growth is, okay? If you're trying to build muscle. Now, if you're trying to just go in there and push weight as weight cardio, you know what I mean? Like with some, that's why I call, like, if your program called for 12 reps and you could have done 25, you're just doing cardio with weights. That's it. If you're doing bicep curls and you could have done 10 to 12 more reps, you're just doing cardio. You're just kind of just getting the muscle. That's a warm up. You know what I mean? Go in there and warm up like that, and then push yourself on those 2 sets. 2 hard working sets will build some muscle. Next time you go into the gym, do 2 more hard working sets, harder than what you did the last time, okay? And then that's where the muscle gets built. It's called progressive overload, all right? I talk about it. I have videos on it on my channel. Google it. I mean, it's so simple. Basically, you're doing, man, look at the laws pulling up behind me or something. Boy, come on now. It threw me off there. Yeah, so progressive overload, look it up. Basically, it's just doing either more reps or more weight than you did last time you performed that exercise. Hopefully that explained it. So yeah, two sets is enough to build muscle for sure. I mix my ACV, which is apple cider vinegar, I'm pretty sure, into 30 ounces of water with LMNT. Yes, LMNT is awesome. Electrolyte packet helps cover the apple cider vinegar and get your electrolytes in. Yeah. So what they're talking about here is something. If you're looking for an easy way to get electrolytes, that's pure magnesium, salt, I guess you could say. LMNT. Okay. So the letter LMNT. These little packets, man, they're awesome. Whenever I travel, I take those with me, especially if we're going to be doing like a lot of hiking or something like that. If you're going to be doing a lot of walking, like if you're going to, like, let's say Disney, or you're going to New York or something like that, you're going to be walking a lot, get you some LMNT packs. You know, of course, because there's a lot of sodium. There's like 1,000 milligrams of sodium in there. So check with your doctor first if sodium's an issue. But if you're looking for something to stay hydrated, get your sodium in. LMNTs. And hey, Target sells it now. I used to get them on, you know, Amazon. I get the little, whatever pack, the one that comes with a few of them in there, the different flavors. Target sells them now. I think Walmart even has these jokers too, man. But I know Target sells them for sure. But yeah, LMNT is great. But what they're talking about, apple cider vinegar as well. There's so many things that they say apple cider vinegar works good for. You know, some people do it for weight loss. When I did it years ago, of course, I was into like anything to help lose weight. So I did it. Oh, it's helped me lose weight. I'll do it too, 2 tablespoons before each meal. The world I was thinking, man, just burning my throat. You know what I mean? Doing that. But I do it now, like in the morning as well. I've been doing it for a while. You get the big Bragg's apple cider vinegar. And like I said, I always say, like, if something tastes good, it's probably not good for you. Well, apple cider vinegar, if something tastes that bad, it has to be good for you. You know, it's, golly, anybody tells you, oh, I love to put that on my salads, man, you're crazy. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because that's a lie. I know that's a lie. That stuff tastes like straight, nuh-uh. So, brother, good to see you again. Yep, I'm up in here. I didn't know if I'd be able to get on here today, but I'm glad I am. Like I said, I had to pull a audible because it's storming outside. I pull up to the gym, and I was like, you know what? Because I got to get home. I got some stuff going on, and but I like to come on here on Mondays, especially after a good holiday weekend. Now, next Monday I'll be on here, but I got some things coming up that it's going to be a little more difficult to go live. I'll let y'all know about that later. But apple cider vinegar makes my face fold right into half every morning, but I still do it. Yeah, man. That joker, what is that? Remember that commercial back in the day, the bitter beer face? Man, if y'all know about that commercial back in the day. Let's see here. Man, I can't see what that says. Something Cardenas said the body, man, it's so hard to read these guys. I'm sorry. The body you want is on the other side of the calories you're refusing to track. Hit me right in the face. Yeah, that's what exactly. It's the body you want is there. It's right here. It's your body. You have to form it. It's like Play-Doh, man. You just gotta mold it into whatever you want it to be. Now it's not gonna look like the Instagram person you're looking at. You're like, oh, look at him, look at her. That's what I want to look like. We're all built different, right? We all have different genetics. We're all different ages. We're all different. You know, that's what's beautiful about people. We're all different, right? And so you're not gonna look like that one person. You're gonna look the best version of yourself. And that's what matters. It doesn't matter Instagram model. It doesn't matter this influencer over here or blah, 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 trying to sell you this, say you that. No, man, it matters you. That's what matters. You know what I mean? So, working set. What do I mean by a working set? Okay, so your warm-up sets, you know, I need to do that video for sure. But anyways, so yeah, your warm-up sets, you go in there. Let's just say bicep curls. You're going to go in there and you're going to grab you a 10-pound dumbbells and do a couple curls just to warm your biceps up, to let the biceps know, hey, bicep, guess what? We're about to do some curls. So the biceps can be like, all right, well, I guess we're about to do some curls. We're warming up, guys. Let's warm up the muscles that we're about to start working out. Now, if you're going to do bicep curls, don't go in the stretching area and stretch your hamstrings. I don't know what that's about, unless you got some tight hamstrings or something, but I see people doing that a lot. They'll go, you know, I'll see them stretching, and then they'll go into like, you know, bench press when they just stretch their hamstrings. I'm like, what in the world's going on here? But anyways, everybody, unless you want to, that's fine. But so basically, that's your warm-up sets. You know, put them down, grab a 15 pounds. All right, warm those up. Be like, okay, it's kind of getting heavy. It's a little, okay. So my program's calling for 10 to 12 reps. Now, I bet you I can get to probably 10 using a 20-pound weight. So let me try that, all right? And then you lift that up, and then you do 10 pounds. You're like, whoa, this is heavy. Man, I might be able to get out 2 more. That's a working set. That's where you just put your muscles to work. You didn't just wake them up. I guess the warm-up sets are called wake-up sets. You know, it's just waking the muscles up. Working sets is actually making your muscles work. That's where you put the weight down. And you're like, whew, like, oh, man, I got to take a breath. Man, that's your arms are burning, right? Your biceps are burning because you just worked them. All right, you just tore them apart, right? Basically, that's what you're doing when you're building your muscle. And don't tear them too much because then you hurt yourself. But that's a working set, okay? So you're really making your muscles work. If they're just kind of, I'm good, you know, I could have done more, but I don't want to. Of course, your body doesn't want to. It wants to be comfortable, right? But you need to get out of your comfort zone. If you want to build some muscle, you got to get out of your comfort zone, and you got to make those muscles work, okay? So hopefully that explains the working set a little bit more. And I'm glad y'all asked those questions, because a long time ago, I used to be saying, well, like, what does that mean? And then, you know, the internet wasn't all it is now, where you can just ask somebody. Like, you had to go look for stuff, you know what I mean? And so, but yeah, hopefully that explained it a little bit more what a working set is. Hang on, I gotta drink this pre-workout. Man, it's raining out here. Okay, hold on. Hopefully that I think it's Clarissa. Hopefully that helped out Clarissa. Let me know. Uh, this isn't easy. Yeah. Oh yeah. I, yeah, man. So this isn't easy, but doggone, I'm still trying. Even in the midst of a death of my grandniece and the holidays, but I'm still trying, especially after a lifetime of unhealthy eating. Yeah, we've been going back and forth on the on your comments. Yeah, I mean, losing. I mean, losing anybody, man. That's I had to go to something last night, and I'm not going to get into it, but just, I mean, my heart goes out to you, and this, all you can do is just encourage you with, strength and the people that are dependent on you right now, and you are dependent on you, and I mean, that's all you can do right now. Yeah, I mean, it's so, I mean, it's just hard to, people hold thoughts and prayers, and it's like, yeah, I mean, but it's just sometimes you just don't know what to tell people, and people just have to figure it out, and all we can do is be there to encourage you guys. So yeah, any encouragement, especially on my channel, if we can all give some encouragement, drop some lines that maybe has helped you through tough times of a death in a family, or especially on the holidays, and it's hopefully that helps, because that's what this channel is about too, man. Just helping build each other up, keep each other going, and just all positivity, even in negative, or I guess down stuff, like that. Can you cook? Somebody says, can you cook a good meal, and will others agree? Yes, and yes. Guarantee that. I guarantee that. I do it all the time. Go look at my videos. Yeah, buddy, that's all I do, man. Yes and yes, man. I'm doubling coffee with pre-workout here. What do you tell what kind of, but Clarissa says, when someone passes, you carry on the memories, and we get passed on their ways and we get passed on their ways and energy. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was talking to my kids about too. I'm like, we have to live in these moments that we have right now, because we don't know what the future holds, right? And when something does happen, what do? We celebrate the memories, right? We celebrate the times that we had, and stuff like that, and that's what we can do in that in that time. But I was talking to them about living right now. This is what we have. Like right now, you're watching this live. That's what we have, is this right now. I mean, we don't know. We just don't have any. We don't know what's going to happen, and so enjoy what we have right now. Make memory. A lot of times I write that down. I show gratitude first thing in the morning all the time, and a lot of times, I'll add that in there as well. Like, the opportunity to have this day and make memories. With my family, and be better, and help other people be better, because that's why I feel like that's why I'm here. I'm here to become better and help others become better as well, right? I'm just speaking from the heart, man. I mean, real talk. I just try to keep it real. Yeah, I don't know what that means, bro, but yeah. So, but yeah. How long? Man, I've been on almost 30 minutes. Let me finish this up, and then I'm gonna get on out of here. Man, it's still raining. I'm at to step in a few puddles to get to the gym. That's all good. But yeah, definitely keep checking me out on my other socials, where I put more daily stuff in there, like my stories and all that. I try to update those. Sorry, man, I'm burping like crazy. But yeah, so hopefully everybody had once again a great Thanksgiving. If you went off, it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. But now is the perfect time to focus on your habits, and just make them little habits, man. Because like, what do we have like even on Thanksgiving? Okay, I was out of town over the weekend, and I made sure in the hotel that we went in, I had some ratio yogurts. I had some of the little cottage cheese containers I show y'all on my videos. I had what else? Of course, do I have one in here? No, drink it. The pure protein little drinks. I had some Chomps beef sticks. All these things I show y'all on my videos, like these snack options and all that. So when I got up in the morning, I had a ratio yogurt, a keto bagel thing, because those are easy to travel with. I had some of those little honey packets, like from like any place has, like coffee shop has little honey packets. I just put that on there, or you can get jelly or whatever, and a cottage cheese. And man, I was already sitting at like 40 something grams of protein in a hotel room. Okay, and there was one night like fam wanted pizza, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get down with that right now, but I had like I had a big old sandwich on some solar bread, because I brought my own solar bread, and I mean, and I was good. Had some pork rinds and shoot, and some Quest chips, some nacho chips. So I mean, I was good. You know what I mean? So let's see here. Keep up the diet and motivation. You rock. Thank you. Hey, appreciate it, man. And shopping stuff like the chicken apple sausage, etc. Great stuff. Yeah, man, that chicken apple sausage is good, right? That's some good. Yeah, anytime I'm always looking for different things, and I'll try it, and I'm like, oh, I got to make a video on this. I got to show y'all. This one. Sometimes I wish I just had a video camera rolling all the time, so I don't, I could just, oh man, you got to try this, or because I'll go home and I'll make a meal like, oh man, that was good, and then now, okay, let me show you what I did, And I got a few of those coming up, because especially with the holidays and stuff, and a lot of stuff going on at the kids' schools and everything. Like, we got to make these meals quick. It just got to be real quick. So I got to keep that kitchen stocked, and just with basic stuff, right? And of course, protein and stuff to make the protein in as healthy as possible. So that's where I get those ideas from. But yeah, I'll definitely, I'll keep making them. I got one coming out in 15 minutes. I forgot which one that is, but yeah. I tried. No. It's not coming out. It's coming out later on today. That's right. It's coming out later on. But yeah. Let's see here. Can I drink my coffee for my pre-workout? Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to do that too. Before, if I don't have pre-workout, I'll drink. I drink coffee because I love coffee. But yeah, I used to do that. I used to drink, coffee as a pre-workout. Yeah. Some people don't need pre-workout at all. It's just whatever you need. Yeah, coffee's great. Coffee is wonderful. I got coffee in here too. Shoot, I ain't playing. Clarissa says you have been making it easy to reach protein goals. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, and that's what, when I started, because like a long time ago on Instagram, I would just post pictures of my foods, right? Because I was a stay-at-home dad, so I'm always making meals, and I'm like, boom, post a picture. This is what I made. And then, I'm like, well, maybe I can show people how to, because people would send me some, hey, well, how do you make that? What did you use? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can start making videos. And I was like, well, this is kind of, different, making videos of I have to talk and do all this stuff. It's totally different, right? And so that's where that came from, of like, and then I noticed like people are like, well, hey, how do you get so much protein in this? And I'm like, dude, I always, like, protein's not that hard. Let me show you some ways to do it. And that's where all that came from. And I'm still doing it all the time, because protein's my number one goal. Like, I want to hit my protein goal every day, somehow, some way. And, of course, I know how to do it, the things to keep in stock, so I can do it no matter what. But I'm always looking for new things too. When I find new things, I'm like, hey, check this out, because everything's always changing too. Somebody's always got something coming out with like, oh, of course, everything in the box has protein on it, right? You look at the protein, you're like, man, it ain't got no protein. They got 3 grams of protein. You're going to call it protein now. Come on. And, but somebody buy that box of granola bars because it says protein on them. And them jokers are like 200 calories with 3 grams of protein. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, no, man, come on now. So you got to watch it too. There's a lot of, because everybody throws protein on the box or the can or something, and everybody grabs it. But you got to check those ingredients, man. And of course, I get beat up a lot for, oh, well, this has that ingredient, this ingredient, that ingredient. Yeah, and that's just different options of what you can have. You don't have to eat it, especially if you don't, if you don't want to put those ingredients into your body, definitely do not eat them. You know, I'm only making suggestions. Yeah, thanks. I weigh 139. How much protein do you think I should have a day? At 139, I would get between 130 140 grams of protein a day. Uh, and I used to think, you know, like, man, that's a lot of protein. That's hard to do. And then now, man, I can get that by lunchtime. And I'm like, whoa, let me make some videos. You know, if you need help getting there, I got videos all on my channel, how I get this much protein by lunch or whatever, you know. And like the one this morning, like I was saying, I already had my breakfast. I'm already at 50 grams of protein right there. And that's the other thing. I don't want to eat so much to where I feel like I'm so full. That's the problem I always have with like the bulking diets, where you got to eat like 350 grams of carbs a day. And I just constantly felt like I was just eating, even if it was just rice. I'm just eating constantly all day long. I'm like, this sucks, man. You know, I can get my protein goals, but now I got to pack on an extra 350 grams of carbs too. Like, carbs are fine. I don't mind carbs at all, but man, that's a lot of carbs, you know. That's why I never got down too much with the bulking stuff, you know, because I don't want to do the dirty bulk or whatever. So I try to do it the healthy way. Doing a healthy bulk is tough. Anybody, oh, I'm a bulk and I'm just going to eat 2 pizzas and 3 cheeseburgers and, oh, yeah, I hit my calorie goals. Yeah, but then you totally feel like crap and you're gaining more fat than anything, in my opinion. But if you try to do it the healthy way, like go try to eat 350 grams of like rice and sweet potatoes and tell me how you feel, and oatmeal. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty difficult. So I just like trying to get more protein. But yeah, I would go, if that was me personally, I would get anywhere between 130 to 150 grams of protein. You know, that's what I would do. So just try to hit 130 a day for sure. If you weigh 139, I would try to hit 140 just to even it out. So yeah. So hopefully that helps. If you need help, look at my channel. I mean, look at my shorts, look at all that stuff. I got plenty of ways to show you how to hit your protein goals, and different meals, different proteins. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, I'm about to get on out of here. Just pre-workout. I mean, the rain slowed up enough where I can at least don't have to go out in too much of a storm. Pre-workout's done. I'm gonna start kicking in. Go get my little workout in. Monday workout. And let's see here. Hey, just realized the live chat. Yeah, I got on a little bit earlier today. I'm here at the gym. I'm about to go hit the gym. But yeah, we just went over some, you know, just a little, like I said, a little Q&A, nothing too crazy, just chopping it up with y'all. Yeah, so, but yeah, leave in the comments questions. Let's see here. Clarissa said, do you eat a can of tuna every day? No, I don't eat a can of tuna every day. I do have cans of tuna in stock though. I think last week I had a tuna like with the olive oil in there. It's a little more fat. So if your diet can have fat in it, it's a little more fat. Or you can just take a can of like the plain tuna without the oil, and then use like a low-fat mayonnaise if you want to. If you're trying to watch your fats, that tastes great as well. But yeah, I had it, and I needed something quick, man. I just opened up that can, mix it around in a bowl, because it already has like the oil in there, and I just put it on 2 slices of sola bread and just done. Man, it was so good, you know. But yeah, no, I don't eat it every day, to answer your question. I do love tuna though, man. Tuna's cheat code, man. It's so easy. Yeah, it just, you know, it's got that tuna smell. So you are a fitness instructor? No, I'm not. I'm not a fitness instructor. I'm not a trainer. I'm not a nutritionist. I am not a guru. I'm not a fitness influencer. Nope. Just a stay-at-home dad who likes to get some protein now, and I like to share it with you. You know, I like to motivate. I like to motivate myself. I like to motivate other people. I like to help people, and I just keep it real. I just show you what I do that works for me, and if you want to try it, go ahead. If not, that's fine too. Let's see here. Time for my new year fitness journey starts now. I had a nice Thanksgiving, but it's time. Let's go. Ain't no better time than right now. Ain't no better time than right now. Okay, good. Yeah, that I'm not a fitness trainer. Yeah. No, I don't train people. Um, you know. All right, caveman. Later, brother. Fighting off a head cold, but just wanted to check in and say, stay strong, everyone. Yeah, caveman. There's definitely some stuff going on, for sure. Like colds and all kinds of stuff going around, man. Usually around Thanksgiving, this when it hits too, right? Everybody starts catching something. So yeah, man, y'all, yeah, caveman, get feeling better, brother, and rest up, and then just, I mean, caveman knows what's up. I mean, you just bounce back. You listen to your body. And because I get that question too, should you work out when you're sick? And it's like, well, how sick are you? Everybody's different, right? Definitely don't, if you're sick, don't go get other people sick and stuff. But there's stuff you can do at the house too. Let's see here. I like that. Good energy. Yeah, let's go. Good energy. Man, that's all I'm trying to give out is good energy for sure. Have a good gym time. I've been looking for some used weights to use at home. Been using some weights at physical therapy to help with balance. Yeah, that's what's up. With balance too, one thing I like to use, I bought it on Amazon. It's one of those. It's like a blue foam pad. It's about the size of like a pizza box almost. It's a little bit smaller than that, but it's like a thick foam pad. If you get one of those, and you stand on it like 1 foot, and your foot sinks into it, right? And you try to stand on one leg. I do that with my kids sometimes. They're because kids have terrible balance, right? Well, most adults do too. And so I'm like, here, let's try this. So we'll stand on that. We'll try to do like a lunge or something like that. It is hard. It really. So I mean, try if you're trying to focus on balance at home too. One of those works great. It's on Amazon. They're not, not cheap. Oh, it's Cyber Monday too. You might be able to get it cheaper. Yeah. So yeah, you're looking for some used weights. Yeah, weights. Definitely keep some weights at the house, or you can get those ones that, like the ones I have at home. I've had them for years, man. Probably had it, man, over a decade now. They're like the Bowflex little clickable ones where you can change the weights, but you don't have a bunch of dumbbells. You just have 2 sets and you just change the weights. So those are great to have at home too. Let's see here, great attitude, good attitude, great. Yeah, hey, that's what I'm trying to have. I don't have fitness trainers, but I ask them for help sometimes. Yes, that's what's up. I got a video coming out where I was recording myself at the gym, showing things to do, like, hey, get back in the gym, this and that. And don't be afraid to ask a trainer. And there's a trainer there that I know he's trained, but he was working out. He was by himself working out. I wait till he got done with a set. I was asking him what he was doing for this tricep movement. And because it looked interesting, right? And he was explaining to me that it's like another variation of like a skull crusher. I was like, man, that's a great idea. I actually tried it after that, and I'm going to incorporate it into my routine because he was telling me it helps with his elbow soreness and stuff like that. And I said, man, I kind of have the same thing. We're going back and forth. So I'll put some of that in there too, but definitely do not be afraid to ask a trainer. Don't interrupt them, but ask a trainer. That's what they do, man. A lot of them have gone to school for it. Well, yeah, I guess they have, they're certified. They've gone to school. This guy, he's been there for years. I've seen him for years. And ask them, or ask somebody who's working out who looks like they know what they're doing. Ask them any question, man. Okay. So yeah. Can you see my message? Yeah. What's the message? Have you ever been to China? Nope. 30 to 40 minutes at the gym is perfect for me. No, I haven't been to China. 30 to 40 minutes at the gym is perfect for me. Yeah. I'm about to go work out here in a minute as well, man. I've been on here for almost 40. I thought I was going to be on here for like 20 minutes. See what happens? I got 20 minutes, and let's see here. I'm just reading some of these comments. Yeah, I was going to be on here for 20 minutes. Man, this rain is not slowing up, but it's all good. But yeah, I'm about to go get this workout in though. But yeah, hopefully everybody has a great day today. Stay positive, man. And that's another thing I'll put over the weekend on my community posts. Go check those out. You need some motivation. Go help somebody today, man. Go help somebody. Lend a helping hand to somebody. Maybe shake somebody's hand. So, that's what I did over the weekend. We were out at a hotel. I saw an older gentleman. He had a hat on, said retired. I think it was retired Marine or something. Old man, probably is like, late 70s, 80s, probably somewhere around there. And I was just happened to be passing by him. And I just shook his hand. I said, "I appreciate your service, sir." And that was it. And he's like, "Well, thank you so much," and all that, and just kept walking. And that's it. Just to say, "Hey, appreciate you." Just that's all it takes. You see somebody. I've seen some folks trying to load some groceries in their vehicle. I got you. Here, let me help you out. Just anything. You see somebody struggling at the cashier. If you can do it, pay for it for them. You know what I mean? Just little things like that, right? Hopefully, it'll make you feel better. I'm trying to tell you, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling, like you're in a slump or anything like that, go help somebody and watch. It'll change and it'll come back to you. It'll come back to you somehow. Okay. Where am I from? From Texas. All right. Monday, new week. Get it done. Let's go. Becky knows what's up. I did 45 minutes today. Back and triceps. It was great. I can feel. It was great. I can feel now. Yeah. All right. That's what's up. I like that. Back and triceps. Okay. That's a good one. Yeah. Got to go do more workout since I got work tomorrow, but I love coming on here. Yep. Thank you for the live. Go crush it. Yeah, you got it. Hey, leave comments, questions, comments. I'll try to answer everything I can, the most possible that I can. If I don't do it, I won't answer it because I don't, I'm not going to make stuff up and sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about if I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I'm going to keep it real as possible. If I know about it, I'll speak on it. If I don't know about it, I'm not going to speak on it, but I'll go look it up, So, yeah, Mike, I remember you. Yep. Definitely. But yeah, everybody have a great day. I'm gonna go get on these weights and leave some comments and or help somebody else out. Go leave a comment on somebody else's comment. How about that? Help them out too. Let's all make this channel just blow up, man. Just let's all just help each other. That's what it's about, man. I don't have all the answers. You might have the answers. Let's go. I got some. You got some answers. Let's all just help each other out. And let's just make this world a better place, man. That's what it's all about, all right? All right, y'all, I'm going to go smash this workout. Go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the, you know what I mean? I'll show y'all daily what I'm doing. But I'll tell you what I'm about to do right now is go hit these weights now. All right, let's have a great day. Let's go.